It is time for some football. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Indy. Ashton Doolin now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure comes, Jones. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go now. 70 ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Pistol now for Jones. Gets this one to Pierce. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, sharp, they were crisp, and they grab the early lead.
And away we go once more. This makes it up to the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down carry for Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry-up here. Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. A lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
All right, come on.
Now Tagovailoa on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Turnover on downs.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Oh, 18. Check go.
Now Jones. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
A give left side to Taylor. He's got room to roam here. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. One quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Ready?
Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Go, set.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Jones is hit, he fumbles it. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Colts take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Out.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Chased out to his right. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be 2nd down. All it can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's going deep this time. To the outside, it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Jones setting up the play action. It's downfield. He's got it. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts both racing them to the halftime locker room. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with H.N. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Working quickly here. H.N. again on 2nd. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they were lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Colts might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Shut up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Puts some power on a deep one left. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get more points to end a lopsided first half.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
They'll try this extra point. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Ready. 18. 20 TX. Step. Hey, 21 TX.
He'll throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to go deep again. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Washington now to return. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Complete right side to Washington. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Let's go. Solo left Zion. Corner, long. Long. Watson, Oscar. Right. Out.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Come on. Set.
Taylor again. Along the sideline inside the 25. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Here's a chance on the pistol. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
A-chain again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Colts get the football with a very short field ahead. Just a little outside the 20. It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from Lumen Field. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Play fake, Darnold. Collins, Cooper makes the play. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams. Let's go to this crossing route concept, sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times play just like that.
Go 80. Go red 80. Red 80. Hey, set.
Rolling on first. Here's Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Go set. Set.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Go 80. Set. Red 80. Hey, set.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Here we go, set. Go 80. Red 80. Hey, set.
Now Darnold, 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, Quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Yellow. 15, 15. 180. Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down. His first throw is an interception. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
1st and 10, Darnold. It's his target, that's Torrey Horton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
From the gun, Darnold. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
They just get the play off. Buys time, rolling right. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He wants a heater. Go deep. Middle. He's got it at the 30. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hey, Ridley. Hey, 57.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Go on. Hero 15.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
57, call it.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it up. And the Chiefs, they're going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Motioning him from the slot right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
10-yard loss. It's second and goal on the Seahawks' 19-yard line.
Hey, 43. Yellow. Where's it?
Play action, Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. Has it at the 7. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Chiefs could break this tie for a halftime lead. Stopped at the line on second. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on third and goal.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. A 27-yard look here.
Well, they finally put some points on the board. Third time was a charm. 3 possessions, 3 points. Usually not going to win you a lot of games.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He'll head out of bounds on the return. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, second and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on third and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs get it back after making their third first-half interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spend
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And makes it across the 20 as his guys... will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, break. Hey, Kilcher. Hey, Lion. Done. It's us. 11.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
11, Agate.
Now Lawrence to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
11. 30 left.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Taking it about the 16. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it's Chiefs football, first and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Here's second and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there for KC. And even 40 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this curl. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Rolling to his right. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it second down. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. From the gun, it's Lawrence. This will be caught by Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back to the ground with ETN. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Attack, attack!
To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Headed straight is Pacheco. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete, right around the 8. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Rhodes as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. And that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A one-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. A big play there for KC. 64 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be first and goal from an ideal position.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Mahomes now on the sneak. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Tucker now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Escapes the defender. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a full possession game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
From the 43, it's second and 3. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Jaguars.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 20.
Final minute now of the third quarter. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
11.
Lawrence will throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Lawrence going to throw again. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. De'Ami Brown from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Red.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. From 5 yards further back, the extra point up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Field position up past the 40-yard line. They couldn't ask for much. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll come up second and 7.
Yellow.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That third down conversion good for 23.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. I tell you what, credit is due there on him preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. 11 yards on the pickup there.
First down, Jaguars.
Hey.
On first down, right back to ETN. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here now, second and goal. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, go.
Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the
fourth.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's 2nd down. Mahomes. Finding Kelsey.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
3rd and 2. Mahomes. No hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
48-yard line.
Mahomes steps away to his left. Throw offside, completion to Rice. Boy, how do you let a guy get that wide open in a 2-minute drill?
There's absolutely no way that that's coached or taught. That's an absolute complete breakdown on that play.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And his kick is good. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Garden. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And off we go in Santa Clara. Moore with a return. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
First down, Purdy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun is Purdy. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Smith start with a throw here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. On the mark, Jacoby Myers. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Las Vegas first down.
Hey, let's go Sunday. Slow ball.
And again, it's Smith. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's Diablo Lenore. And the 49ers will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle.
I might be Captain Obvious here, but the team who wins today, Kate, it might just be the team who finally takes care of the football.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. 18.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him.
And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down throw by Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Watch out.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And and it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Purdy to throw it. In fact, to Ayuk he goes. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Get set, get set. Back around, set. Yellow. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders or offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He's got it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Jency can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
It's a design boot. Headed out right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders get their first point of this game just before halftime. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Get set, get set.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jency. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, we go. Get ready to get set up. We're good. Hold. Ours. We go set up.
Here's Smith. Forced out to his right. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Look out is Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Purdy on first down. Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Big number 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Raiders get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Feel like intake a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter a spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out, dark hallway? This way, I guess I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you.
All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore Ravens. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. His return starts at the 5. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Minnesota Vikings. has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson rolling to his left. And he'll get this up past the 20. On the game's first play, second down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
To throw is Dart. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Well, certainly not the start thing we're looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Third down. 3rd and 14.
To throw now, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Looking to throw McCarthy. Flushed out right. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's down at the 22.
And once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's McCarthy. And all of that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Will Reichard on for the Vikings field goal.
And this one is right through. So the starting field position was terrific following a surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings pull it away. Olszewski now from his end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do was play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dart. quarter now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing his dart. He gets it left side of Johnson. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up 3rd down.
19 tight.
Now Dart. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 10 more there and another first down.
First down, Giants.
Let's go. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing again is Dart. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. And now the kick is away. Olszewski now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the
sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They go play action with Dart. Out to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision, because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything down, almost becomes a half-field read. But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and try to connect all the way back to the right.
Yeah, this will be a Giants first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 6. On second down, they'll run it here. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Throwing, dart. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
And the Giants first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Cam Scalaboo taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. Lets it fly for Thielen. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. It's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
On for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On play action. Now McCarthy. A dump off for Mason. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mason going to get it on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
A little bit. The second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Right back to Mason. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line.
That's good.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Viking 18.
On play action, McCarthy. They'll roll him out right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To the air with McCarthy. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Got a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is indeed good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one still certainly a long way from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
To throw is Dart. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll run again with Mason. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Mason, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Olszewski now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 18.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw now, Dart. Dancing to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. And tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Nix. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. This is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Nix to the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
To throw is Nix. Open man, and again it's Sutton. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Bombers.
To throw, here's Nix. Looking middle, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
And this one complete again to Mims. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Marvin Mims from 6 yards away. And the Broncos are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens, nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Jackson now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Report.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And we'll get it down to the 47 here. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it, and you work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare, it is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bonito, his 2nd sack of the night.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They'll go play action with Nix. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Nix from the shotgun. That is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're going. It's Nix. Escaping the pressure right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. On play action, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, a 22. Dobbins. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and goal from the 1. One more time with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against against a good team, you're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3. Offense hasn't been able to generate anything. You feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On second and a long way to go. Jackson.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation at a fourth down.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mind, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love, they go play action now. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Ready?
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Striker, 3, come on, set. Yellow, 22, cut.
Glove. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shamar Stewart in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, Browning. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single-covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Browning. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's 2nd and 3. Now Browning. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
To try again after the sack. Browning. And he is going to lose yardage here. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Browning. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 4th down, Browning. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown from 4 yards out. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver run that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something and mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They don't want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Love looking to throw it. And he is caught. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him, reeling it in on the out. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Play fake. Here's Love. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There's now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, this defense has to feel good because they've now brought down one of the faster quarterbacks in the game multiple times. That defensive unit, they're letting us all know they get paid too. They're no slouches themselves.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Red, yellow, 60 red, 60 red. Black ultra. Ready?
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
11, 11, 11. White 80, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Hey, can. 11, MT, take. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
4th down. On point, ready?
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
White 12, 12, 12.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
12, 12.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Packers,
11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. That's complete, right around the 8. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brings up third down.
Here comes third and about a foot.
Here we go. Big 13.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Now inside the 25.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Cincinnati Bengals. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
12.
Burrow looking to pass.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
On one, ready?
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
180. Right shot. 11. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Scott.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Working end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Ready.
Following the interception, Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Down. Ready?
On play action, Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yep. Snap. Red. Go red. Seal. Black. Ready. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Let's ready.
Running is Jacobs. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 as past the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready, set, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard, and it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 2nd down, Love. Right side, pass made by Dobbs. So that helps. Going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Black Ultra.
A good play action with Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That half play good for 22. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Okay, ready? Slide through. Here we go, set. Yellow, 43, 10.
Now Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Here we go. Ready?
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Packers 7, Lions 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Gibbs. And a much more positive run here. That one would extend, but it's still going to leave you with a 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's up. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Bo Melton on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Real quick. Maybe you on that rap and pay the bills. And now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down the earth. More do it when you do it. You, yellow. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the left side. first half and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. Third down coming up.
Got it. Watch out now. 52.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. They get 15 on that game. First down, Packers.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Love firing to Golden.
Love's pass. Complete to Matthew Golden. Second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Here we go. Yellow. 43. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Rolling right. Inside the 10, it is caught. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big gainer for Green Bay. 33 yards.
Ready up.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Ready, red.
Jacobs. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
And these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
32. Roster 6.
Second down throw for Love. Flushed to his right. And he will score! Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so funky, so right. It's so right. It's so funky, so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker.
It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers. teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off for Macrisher. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Cut. Like 20. Cut.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. We're cobbled together a yard there. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Goff. Finds him over the middle. Gets some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, it's Jalen Warren. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Hey, 319. Yeah, Liz.
2nd and 4. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Malik Robertson takes it away. We set it down for him at the 38.
Tonight. 180. What's up?
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Look at all the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cut. Like 20. Super 1. Super 1. Hardball. What's up?
Trying again, following the sack. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Listen. Gesture. Hey, 5. Orange. What's up?
Off now on 3rd down. Checks it down Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And after one play, these drives might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, it's a sack on the board.
It's a 3-yard gain for him. That leaves 3rd and 14 now.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
Oh, just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Another try following the sack. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Get 300! Get 300! Lucas, jump out! Back north.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. And that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your cornerback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
4th and forever coming up.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, Liz.
They'll go for it, Rodgers. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to...
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody
Somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How they get a gone? Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Cleveland. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
That's straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. 3-18.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this across the 15 into Browns territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. On the give, it's Warren. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Warren will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
58.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Watson, option left. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Maybe a free play for Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The penalty helps a bit, but still 8 yards to go on 3rd down for this offense. Back to throw, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Browns.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard
You try and spread the field sometimes. There's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now Rodgers. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Rodgers now to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Go to 50. Hey, you block.
Warren fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Easy. Go to 50. 258.
A handoff for Warren. And he's here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Throwing on second and long. Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 10.
Watson now to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early.